The night in West Africa holds its own secrets. Listen closely. Can you hear it? A rustling sound, not of the wind, but of something else, something ancient. The air grows thick with anticipation. The drums begin their low, steady beat, a heartbeat for the land itself. Villagers retreat into their homes, their doors secured. They know who is coming. The night belongs to the guardians now. These are not men. They are spirits, summoned from the earth and the ancestors to keep watch. They are the Zangbetto, the traditional voodoo guardians of the night, and their presence is a powerful, almost tangible force that commands respect and silence. Imagine a darkness so complete it feels like velvet. Suddenly, a shape emerges from the shadows. It is tall, conical, and covered in shimmering raffia. It moves with a life of its own, spinning and twirling in a hypnotic dance. There is no human form visible, just this swirling, hay-like structure. It is a spectacle both mesmerizing and unnerving. One feels a profound sense of awe, as if witnessing a secret of the universe unfold. The Zangbetto do not speak in human tongues. Instead, they communicate through movement, through the rhythm of their dance, and through the primal energy they exude, a language understood deep in the soul. This is more than just a performance. It is a sacred duty. The Zangbetto are the protectors of their communities. They are the police of the spirit world, patrolling the streets while mortals sleep. Their purpose is to ward off evil spirits and to deter wrongdoers. Thieves and malevolent forces dare not cross their path. The rustle of their straw costumes is a warning, a clear signal that the community is under vigilant protection. This tradition, passed down through generations, is a living testament to the deep spiritual beliefs that anchor these societies, providing a sense of security that no modern system could ever truly replicate. The mystery is the very source of their power. Who are they? Or rather, what are they? The villagers will tell you they are spirits, not men in costumes. They are a manifestation of the wild, untamable forces of nature, harnessed for the good of the people. To see one is to feel a connection to something far older than oneself, a link to the ancestors who first called upon these guardians. The air crackles with energy when they appear, a palpable shift that reminds everyone that the physical world is only one part of existence. The night watch has begun, and all is as it should be. So what exactly is a Zangbetto? In the Fon language, the name translates to men of the night, yet this simple translation belies their complex identity. They are a central part of the voodoo religion, which is deeply rooted in Benin, Togo, and parts of Nigeria. The Zangbetto are not considered gods, but rather a kind of spiritual police force. They are the earthly representatives of the ancestors, tasked with maintaining law, order, and moral conduct within the community. Their authority is absolute, derived not from human laws but from the sacred power of the spirit world, a power that everyone understands and respects. Their role as guardians is multifaceted and essential to the fabric of society. Primarily, they patrol the villages at night, ensuring safety and security. Their presence is a powerful deterrent to crime. A thief would rather face a modern police officer than the wrath of a Zangbetto, but their duties extend beyond simple policing. They are also judges and arbitrators. When disputes arise between villagers, the Zangbetto can be called upon to mediate and deliver a verdict. Their judgment is considered final and divinely inspired, ensuring that justice is not only done, but is also seen to be done in a way that reinforces communal harmony. The appearance of the Zangbetto is deliberately otherworldly and striking. The costume, known as a shroud, is a tall, conical structure, meticulously crafted from dyed raffia, straw, and other natural materials. It completely conceals the person or spirit within. This concealment is crucial, as it reinforces the belief that this is not a human being, but a supernatural entity. The shrouds are often brightly coloured, adorned with symbols and patterns that hold specific meanings. When they move, they spin and gyrate, creating a dizzying, hypnotic effect that seems to defy the laws of physics, further enhancing their mystical aura. The rituals surrounding the Zangbetto are steeped in tradition and secrecy. Their public appearances are grand ceremonies, accompanied by the rhythmic pounding of drums, chanting, and the participation of the entire community. One of the most astonishing parts of the ritual is when the Zangbetto lifts its costume to prove that it is empty inside. Objects, from small animals to statues, might be revealed, or sometimes nothing at all. This miracle is a powerful demonstration of their spiritual nature, leaving onlookers in a state of wonder and reinforcing their unshakable belief in the Guardian's power. It is a moment of pure magic, a blurring of the lines between the seen and the unseen. Legends about the Zangbetto are whispered from one generation to the next, each tale adding to their formidable reputation. One popular story tells of a village that was plagued by a notorious thief who operated with impunity, his cunning surpassing all human efforts to catch him. The village elders, desperate for a solution, decided to invoke the Zangbetto. That night, as the drums echoed through the silent streets, the spirits emerged. They did not search or hunt. They simply danced their swirling, powerful dance, their spiritual energy blanketing the entire village in a web of vigilance. The thief, emboldened by his past successes, crept out of his hiding place, believing he could outsmart even the spirits. But as he neared the home he intended to rob, he found his path blocked. A single Zangbetto stood before him, silent and imposing. The thief tried to flee, but everywhere he turned, another guardian appeared, spinning silently. They did not touch him or speak to him. They simply surrounded him, their very presence a suffocating force of judgment. The air grew heavy, and the thief felt the weight of all his misdeeds pressing down upon him. Overwhelmed by a terror that was more than just fear of capture, the thief fell to his knees. It was a spiritual terror, a profound realization that he had transgressed against the sacred laws of his people and the ancestors themselves. By morning, the villagers found him in the center of the square, prostrate and weeping, surrounded by all the goods he had ever stolen. He confessed to everything, not to the village chief, but to the memory of the silent, spinning guardians who had shown him the true nature of his crimes without laying a single hand on him. This story beautifully illustrates why the Zangbetto are both feared and respected. The fear they inspire is not that of a brutal enforcer, but of a moral authority. It is the fear of supernatural retribution and public shame. The respect they command comes from their role as protectors and upholders of justice. They represent the collective conscience of the community, an incorruptible force that ensures the well-being of all. Their power lies not in physical strength, but in the deep-seated belief system that gives them life and purpose, a system that values community harmony above all else. In an era of smartphones and globalization, one might wonder if these ancient traditions still hold sway. The answer is a resounding yes. The Zangbetto remain profoundly relevant in many West African communities. While modern legal systems and police forces exist, they often operate in parallel with this traditional authority. For many, the justice of the Zangbetto is swifter, more accessible, and more culturally resonant than that of the state. They continue to resolve disputes, protect property, and reinforce social cohesion in a way that external institutions cannot, bridging the gap between the old world and the new. Their legacy is not merely one of fear, but of cultural identity and continuity. The Zangbetto ceremonies are vibrant cultural events that bring entire communities together. They are a living link to the past, a spectacular celebration of ancestral heritage. For the younger generations, these rituals are a powerful education in the values of their culture. Respect for elders, the importance of community, and the belief in a spiritual dimension to life. The spinning guardians are more than just night watchmen. They are teachers, historians, and symbols of a unique cultural identity that refuses to be erased by the passage of time. Furthermore, the Zangbetto have captured the imagination of people far beyond the borders of West Africa. They have become a subject of fascination for anthropologists, artists, and tourists alike. While this global attention brings recognition, it also presents a challenge: the risk of trivialization. It is crucial to remember that the Zangbetto are not simply a colorful spectacle for outsiders. They are a sacred and vital part of a living belief system, and their rituals hold deep, spiritual significance that must be approached with understanding and profound respect. Ultimately, the Zangbetto endure because they represent an essential human need, the need for order, justice, and belonging to something greater than oneself. They are a testament to the power of belief to shape society and provide security in an uncertain world. As the drums beat and the raffia spirits spin under the vast African sky, they remind us that some forms of wisdom are timeless. The guardians of the night continue their watch. Their rustling forms a constant, reassuring whisper that the community is safe and the ancestors are pleased.